Hello and welcome to another very important lesson, and in this video I want to show you how you can assert any value from the elements. This is very important because very often you need to assert, for example, classes, values, attributes, and don't worry, it's very easy in WebdriverIO. Again, it provides us with night function for doing it, so let me show you. But for these use cases, I have changed the website, and we will continue with this example for automated testing. This is coming from the Dev Express, from the Test Cafe guides, and it's very good for practicing automation because you have select box, check boxes, radio buttons, forms buttons. So it's very good for practicing. And the URL is devexpress.github.io/testcafe/example. I can recommend you this website if you need to practice anything with the automation. It doesn't matter what automation tool are you using. So we will be checking the attributes, and for this demonstration we can use this populate button. So if you open it, or you know what, let's use the better one, let's use this submit. And if you go here, you can see that we have a form button, and you have this button, it ID of submit button and value disabled. And in this use case, I would like to check that the button is type of submit. So let's go back to the code. Let's create new test step. Oops, small mistake. It's it. And let's give a description, for example, assert attribute. So first, of course, we need to change the website. So we again need to call browser.url, and let's now grab the URL and paste it. Step number 2 is to take that button and save it to variable. So we can grab it by ID of submit button. So let's create button. And now there will be a little change. Since we are working with IDs, we need to use the number sign before the value, like this. This way we tell the WebdriverIO that the submit button is ID. Step number 2, wait until button exists. And then we can finally perform the assertion. So expect button, and the function is to have attr containing, like this. I hope I didn't have any typo here. And then you can specify the type and value. So in this case, we are checking the type, and the value is submit. Because if you look here, you can see that the attribute is of type, here, attribute is type and value is submit. So let's try it out. Let's open terminal, npm run test. And as you can see, our test is passing. Our assert attribute was successful. And again, you can use this function to have attribute containing on any kinds of attributes on the selectors which you can find in the DOM tree. Always you will start with the type of the attribute and then the value. And don't forget to always wait for the element to exist before you actually start expecting it. So I think that's it, and in the next video I'm gonna show you how you can assert the value, because WebdriverIO gives us a specific function for that. So stay tuned and see you there.